February is National Heart Month, and in honor of that, we figured you could use a refresher course on the proper way to give CPR and use a defibrillator. Here's Lon Rosen, founder of One Beat CPR. Lon, good to have you here. Welcome aboard.
Well, thank you for having me.
All right, One Beat CPR. Tell me all about it.
One Beat CPR is a training facility located here in South Florida that actually started in 1999. We were doing CPR first aid courses for corporate America, small doctors' offices, preschools, and actually middle schools and elementary schools. And it's slowly progressed into now we do seminars which includes wellness programs and portable defibrillators into corporate America, as well as the importance of CPR and first aid in these facilities and in corporate America offices. We're
going to spend a little time in a few minutes learning CPR. You're going to show us, and we're going to talk about the defibrillator as well. But I guess my first question is, even if someone is not an expert at CPR, what I had been told, correct me if I'm wrong, is it's just better to do something.
Absolutely. When someone takes one of our classes, we actually encourage that. So many people worry about passing, failing a class. So our approach, and One Beat's approach with all the instructors, is it's a win-win for everyone. Everyone really passes our class because, God forbid, they go home and one of their family members goes down. We want them to know the importance of at least initiating CPR and activating the 911 system. So we always teach something is better than nothing. Incorrect CPR is better than no CPR because you are now acting as an external pacemaker for the heart and pumping the chest and circulating the blood that's trapped within someone's circulatory system.
Right, and even after you call 911 or someone calls 911, keep doing it right up until the second when someone pulls you off and says, we got it, right?
Correct. We always want someone maintaining CPR because the more the blood that's flowing through someone's brain and their vital organs, you are actually perfusing the body with oxygenated blood. All
right, so let's talk about your background. You're a firefighter, paramedic, so you have seen firsthand, obviously, this in action. When was the moment when you woke up and you said, you know what, I need to do something about this, I need to teach people about this?
Well, it's funny that you asked that. I was actually working, teaching CPR and first aid before I actually started as a firefighter paramedic. And we were really focusing on bigger corporations, corporate America, 150 employees or more for this other company. And I'm like, there's a big segment here missing here in my backyard, right here at home, where I live and work on a daily basis. So I thought it was vital, important that people I hang out with and I'm associated with, I could get the message sent through them right here in South Florida, in Fort Lauderdale, Dade County, where people could go down and protect their own families.
So let's right now learn CPR and also kind of dive into the defibrillator and see how it works. Sound good?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, on to the really important hands-on stuff. We're going to start with compressions. Do it.
Well, in today's protocol for corporate America or the lay public, we say non-healthcare professionals, someone who works in a corporate America office, a corporate setting. If they walk into the break room, any office meeting, and one of their colleagues is unconscious, the importance is that we establish unresponsiveness, make sure that they really are unresponsive. We try to we activate the 911 system immediately, get the men and women responding in their fire trucks, because we love responding to the calls. And we initiate CPR. It used to be ABCs, and now the new protocol is CAB, C-A-B, compressions only. So you go right to compressions only if someone's unconscious. 2 hands on the adult, 1 hand on the child, and 2 fingers on an infant. So two hands on the adult who's unconscious, greater than 55 pounds, is fast and hard. Your target rate is about 100 compressions in a minute. So you're trying to do 30 compressions here. Stop, look in the mouth, nothing, go right back to compressions. So trying to get in 100 compressions in a minute.
And it's tiring.
It is tiresome. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. But your adrenaline will get going, your strength will kick in, and you'll be surprised when someone's unconscious what you can do and how you could react.
I had heard that there's a couple of songs that you can kind of think of in your head, like Staying Alive. Have you ever heard that?
Yes, the beat to Staying Alive, they say, is the beat you want to try to get to, but just go fast and hard. When in doubt, you're going fast and hard.
And people should not be worried about any kind of, I guess there is a Good Samaritan law in this case, people shouldn't be worried about getting sued for breaking a rib or anything like that.
Well, thank you for bringing that up. Actually, absolutely. People are so worried about being sued, so that's why a lot of people turn their cheek or turn a blind eye. So nowadays, the Good Samaritan covers everyone. Every state has the Good Samaritan law. Even every state has the Good Samaritan with the use of a portable defibrillator as well. So when in doubt, always initiate CPR, activate the 911 system. If they have a portable defibrillator handy, hook them up to it.
All right, so take that out and just show us quickly how that works. It's pretty simple.
Absolutely. With the Philips portable defibrillator, there's actually two means of turning the machine on. I can't put my mannequin in cardiac arrest,
Okay.
so I have this what we call a little adult placement guide. On the adult placement guide, you turn the machine on, it talks to you.
Begin by removing all clothing from the patient's chest. Cut clothing if needed.
Shirt, blouse, and bra come off on any man or woman. We teach from the chin down, so they don't stab someone or cut someone. If I am proficient in the portable defibrillator, I don't have to follow the voice prompts with the Philips AED. It actually will keep up with the rescuer. So I could just go real fast, open up the pads, it'll skip to the next voice prompt. I follow the pictures.
Place pad exactly as shown in the picture. Press firmly to patient's bare skin. No one should touch the patient.
Right now it's analyzing.
Analyzing.
For that rhythm that we go into cardiac arrest called ventricular fibrillation.
Okay.
No one should touch the patient. Shock advised.
It's telling you they're in cardiac arrest. It's telling you they need to shock.
Shock delivered.
You'll see them jolt.
Be sure emergency medical services have been called. It is safe.
Does it usually just take one
patient.
time?
Begin
What's this?
CPR. For help with CPR.
If you're so nervous with the portable Philips AED, it'll actually coach you through CPR.
Wow, that's great.
Between the nipples. Place your other hand on top of the first.
Okay.
Push the chest down firmly 2 inches. Keep time with the beat.
Well, it does everything for you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So let's talk about what you said. Does it one shock bring them back to life? In a perfect world, in a perfect setting, that's what we're shooting for. The quicker you get the pads hooked up to a man or a woman or a child, hopefully one shock would bring them back to life. If not, it'll go through the 2 minutes of CPR, it will reanalyze and shock again.
Okay. Fantastic. Thank you so much for coming in. If people want to get a hold of you or take a class or anything, how do they contact you?
Just look at our website, onebeatcpr.com, or call us. We'd be more than happy to come out, do a presentation on, and talk about the importance of a portable defibrillator, or teach your entire staff on how the proper techniques of saving someone's life with CPR.
Awesome. Thanks so much, man.
My pleasure. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Lon, and that's all for today's show. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, if you have any ideas for anything we should cover, all you have to do is send me an email at feedback@sfltv.net. You can always follow us on Facebook at Inside South Florida, and you can follow me on Twitter at Dave Azer. Have an awesome rest of the weekend. Have a great week, and I'll see you right back here, same time next week. Take care.